Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half of October and we are in eclipse season. My goodness, okay, we have the new moon in Libra happening on the 14th or 15th and we have the full moon in Taurus happening at the end of the month. Both of them are eclipses. Eclipse is a wild card and guess what? You've got the Ten of Shells, blessings and well-being. I love it. This is the Ten of Cups. Look how happy this beautiful pelican is with its like little island of shells. So actually the image I was getting for you, Pisces, was like a mermaid that has just come out of the water. The water's glistening, the sun is shining, and she's just come out onto the rocks and is kind of flicking her hair back and just feeling good. You know that feeling when you come out of the ocean on a summer's day, you've been for a swim and you feel invigorated? It was this kind of invigorated feeling that comes in. So no surprise you're getting the Ten of Shells, blessings and well-being. I think it's this deep journey into the ocean, into coming home to who you are, and maybe a deep emotional cleanse could actually be really invigorating for you. So let's see what's shifting and changing for Pisces. What's shifting and changing for Pisces? We have, Cup 8 Neptune Pisces. Here you are. Absolutely. I love it. So this is the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Cups both together. The 8 of Cups is when things are just, the water is murky and you can't see and you're swimming and it just feels like blur. It could even be toxic emotional waters and it could be feeling a bit lost or disillusioned or confused. Something's no longer feeling right. Something's no longer feeling fulfilling and it just feels a bit like blur. But we're moving from that to the 10 of Shells, which is blessings and well-being, which is really nice. The other thing with the Neptune energy, which Neptune quite literally represents the ocean, so god of the sea, and Pisces. So it's kind of like you swimming in the ocean, but you want to be swimming in those clear waters. You want to be swimming in those waters that are connected to the higher octave of Neptune, which is the higher spiritual energy of oneness, forgiveness, compassion. Music and creativity could even be coming in with this. So if you're swimming in those beautiful clear waters, then you're going to come out and you're going to be feeling invigorated and wonderful. But if you're not, then it's about clearing up those energies, those emotional energies around you that and what they're showing me is that it can be confusing what's your emotional energy and what's somebody else's. So it feels like, there's a murkiness in there, in that something within a relationship really needs to be cleaned up in a way, or cleared up or cleaned up. So the Page of Swords. This is the card of waiting for news or communication or just getting messages. You're learning a lot, and there's potentially been there's news of something kind of completing or some kind of completion energy or ending that's coming in here. So perhaps, this is where I feel like when something's finally over, you're finally getting a message of this kind of murkiness or this something's over, then you got to feel the blessings and well-being. So the King of Swords, the 8 of Wands, so much is coming in here in terms of clear communication. Absolutely. The 4 of Wands, especially around potentially a home or living situation or a relationship with somebody that is close to your home, or you might be questioning, you might be living with the person, or it could be like somebody in your immediate environment. You might be questioning what's going on with this person. The Lovers card, there's a big choice coming up. But there's, filling your cup with fulfillment, absolutely. And the Knight of Cups, wow, absolutely. The Ace of Wands, you're really working out what it is that you want here, okay. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's something around a person or a relationship that's kind of stressing you out a little bit, and that is just going to get, it's like you can't stop, or your mind can't stop thinking about it, or you're on a loop around them. So your mind's going around and around and around and around about a person here. And whether that's, a good round and around or a negative round and around, it's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like it's like I can't stop thinking about a situation or a person. And so it's really working out what it is that you want here, because we're wanting to clear these beautiful murky waters into being this Knight of Cups that follows its heart into what it wants and managing an emotional situation, taking action on how you're feeling. But you need to know exactly that those feelings are yours, and you need to know exactly how you're feeling. And so we're wanting to kind of move on from we've got Miss Stella here trying to come through. So it's about cleansing those emotional waters, getting really clear about that, focusing on that, making some choices to clear that up, to making some choices to be well, to have these beautiful emotional feelings of fulfillment and blessings and well-being. It's kind of saying that's a choice that you can make here with this. And ultimately what the Seven of Pentacles is doing is that, you want to come in, Stelly? Here we have the beautiful Miss Stella deciding that she's wanting to come in. But it really is an energy of deciding where you want to invest your energy, your emotional time and energy with somebody. You know, are you always doing what they want, or are you doing something that's serving you and feeding your soul? What's yours? What's theirs? Do you want to spend more time together? Perhaps maybe you want more time kind of being together, or maybe you want more alone time. So this could be any kind of relationship. It could be a partner. It could be a family member. It could be, it's just that there's this sense of, there's a lack of boundaries, I would say, between you and this other person. And that can be both a good thing and a bad thing. You know, it could be lovely if you want to have that closeness and oneness. That can be very beautiful energy to come through. But it's where's your best time spent together? What's your best time spent with relationships that you're getting the growth that you need, that you're getting the emotional fulfillment and replenishment that you need? So, and it's going to be different for all of you. Like little Miss Stella, who's just come in and made herself comfortable on the deck. It really is kind of just getting very, very clear about that. And so it might almost be that you kind of have to take a step back. What they're showing me is it's kind of like, for some of you, it's like you want to disentangle yourself a little bit and clear a few things up. For others, it's like, I want to merge. I want to feel that oneness. Let's do something together. And so it really is whatever's feeding your soul here, whatever's feeling right. Trust that feeling, trust that instinct. Interesting. Let me pull an affirmation card. There's something about thinking that something's over, or finishing and completing something, and how you're going to spend your time after that, after a cycle completes and ends, how you're going to invest your time, effort and energy after that. It feels like you're being released from restrictions or a cycle, or you're being freed in some way. So yeah, what's the best use of your time, effort, energy, emotional energy? We've got, my future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. So it might have this real sense of feeling blessed. It's kind of got that feeling of when you complete and finish something and it's a relief. It's like, okay, I've finished that project and now I can take some time out and I don't have to do anything for a little while. So it really feels like you kind of want to give yourself that space, however it presents in your life, of just freedom and replenishment. And so however that presents, that's the really important energy. Is it that you need to kind of take some time out away from some people or some energies in your life, or is it reconnecting with them? So yeah, it's interesting, this kind of sense of being released from a boundary that is not working for you, but it might be that having this oneness is really working. So yeah, look, we've got the beautiful, the musical note that represents the higher octave, and we're talking about the higher octave of Neptune, your planetary ruler here, which is the planet of mysticism, connection, healing, peace, compassion, creativity, music. It's all these beautiful things, oneness, spirituality. It's just a beautiful, beautiful planet, Neptune. And so it's saying go to the higher octave, listen to that beautiful soul and spirit, the songs that are coming to you, even listening to music, you might get it might be an evocative experience. But I do get that just this feeling of oneness and freedom from some of the earthly structures and bounds is going to be really important. So however that presents, and it feels like it needs to have this, it feels like it could be like rest and relaxation time, or just something that just you go, okay, now I've reset and I can go back to the world again. So that's your reading, Pisces. It really is this beautiful energy of emotional replenishment, whatever or however that means to you. Clear up those emotional waters, find the higher octave, listen to where your soul and spirit are giving you the message to best invest in your time, effort, energy, love, and then be open to receive the blessings and well-beings that's coming your way. Listen to your heart. Your heart is letting you know what it really wants in this situation. So that's your reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. And if you're interested in any of my personal services, the link for that is in the description box below. And take care.